I had to come I had to do this. I have to make this video. I just watched um Top Gun Maverick, right? I just watched it. And I didn't like the first one, the first Top Gun. I thought it was boring. Um and I that was it was fine. It was boring and I just didn't like it. And then I watched the second one and it clicked. I finished the movie. I start writing my review. I have some critiques in there. And then I realize I kind of hate this movie. Wow. I kind of hate it. I kind of I kind of hate this movie. I didn't hate it when I was watching it, but I'm watching it and I'm like, yeah, this is pretty solid. And then I took my blindfold off and realized I was watching the exact same movie as the original Top Gun, just a little bit different, right? And I realized there's nothing to this movie, really. There's not much to it. There was no character. There aren't characters in Top Gun Maverick. There are callbacks to the original. The whole movie is a callback. It's this redemption story that is built on boring movie. It is built on storyless, mindless nothing. And I'm supposed to feel something. I'm supposed to feel like bad for this guy. For Tom Cruise and the son guy. Spoiler. This is spoilers. I don't care. Spoilers. In the first one, Tom Cruise's best friend dies in a plane thing, right? He has a son. Son grows up. Whatever. He's part of the flying thing now, of course. So, it's like a redemption. Because the son resents Tom Cruise because he held him back for 4 years. He pulled his papers or something at flying school, and he I don't know. It is so vague. Almost the entire movie is just vague. Top Gun Maverick 2022 is fan service. It's all it is. It is just fan service to the original fans. The guys who are 15 watching Top Gun. Now they're adults, they have their own kids. And they're like, this is the greatest thing I have ever seen. When it is the exact same story, but shot with better cameras. It is the same characterless, almost. Okay, no, I can't say almost storyless because there is story, but there's direction to the story, right? But what throws me is that the rest of it is just the same. It's just the same. It's infuriating that it is quite literally fan service. It's like, oh, we need the redemption story or whatever, you know? I don't think people were begging for a Top Gun remake or a sequel. But people eat this thing up. And I can almost see why, but I can't get behind it. They're acting like the original and this one are awesome. No, it's more the second one. It's supposed to be so cool and whatever. And Hans Zimmer did the score, which is he's always good, right? Of course, can't take that away. But I don't care about any of the characters' actual like personal story. It is so hard to connect with anybody because it feels like it was written by a 14-year-old who thinks that dudes being dudes like constitutes good character. And the girl characters. Nothing. I don't care. I don't care about the love story, the love side story. I don't care. I don't care. Charlie and Penny hold no weight in any of the story. Either of the stories. They mean nothing. They don't mean anything to the story. I don't think I've ever gotten this like riled up about something. Like at least with movies. I've never been this amped up full of frustration. And I would get it. I would get it if other people didn't like this movie, but people love this movie. They love Top Gun Maverick. And I see it. I see it from a window. I see the little kid, the little kid brains eating this up. And if you like it, that's fine. But I just can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't sit and sit in line and say, or not in line, sorry, sit and watch people say this is one of the greatest movies ever made. Because you're wrong. You were actually wrong. You couldn't be more wrong to say that Top Gun Maverick is one of the greatest movies ever made. You genuinely have to be smoking crack. Genuinely. You have to be on some sort of hallucinogen to make the claim and be confident in saying Top Gun Maverick is one of the greatest movies of all time. If you have seen the first one, and then you see the second one, I can't get how you say that it's one of the greatest movies of all time. I don't get it. Back to the girl characters. Charlie and Penny. Penny. I hate Penny. I hate that she's in the movie. She doesn't mean anything to the story. She doesn't mean anything. I don't know. I honestly, I think I have to change my rating. I'm every time I talk about it, I get more mad, and I hate it more. I have to change it. I have to. Because you managed to make a worse a movie that's like in a sense better, but it's just not. It's just not better. And I'm genuinely like I'm trying not to like play this up. Like my frustration with this. But I just can't. I just can't, like, hold on. I might, hold on. I gotta do something real quick. Where's my mouse? Video. Okay. No. I don't know what to do. I'm so mad. The best way I can describe the movie is that Top Gun Maverick is that it is Top Gun with a fake mustache and glasses. It is a disguise. It is a disguise that it is something different. It is something new and fresh, but it is so barely anything else than the original. You give direction to mindless, characterless, like, barely interesting story, and people think it's the greatest thing they've ever seen. It is baffling to me. It is baffling that you can be consumed by this and say it's so incredible. I don't know. I think I could actually complain for another 10 minutes, but it's been 12 now. So I think I'm gonna have to end this one here and go talk to somebody about it. Yeah. I'll see you in the next one.